G'day you beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Shinbi build that I made. I'm putting this video out because it was requested, so if you have any characters that you would like to see a build for, or you would like some suggestions on, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I have no issues with showing you certain builds that you want to see first. So, this build for Shinbi is growth and knowledge. We'll do this a little bit differently. I want to go over the two main cards that are in the build, and then because there is a lot of filler, there's always a lot of filler. The main card in this build is Nasher. This is something that I use on Iggy, and it works really well. It gives you 19 power, 140 mana, 80% mana regen, but the passive on it, ability hits on enemy heroes increase your damage against that hero by 4% for 10 seconds. And it can stack 8 times. So that's 4% per hit as long as it's within 10 seconds. So that's 32% extra damage that you can have. Now you imagine getting 8 wolf stacks off with this. It's not that hard, especially if you're a good Shinbi player. You've then got all that extra damage. And then the other card we'll be running is Atomic Soldier, which is already giving you a flat 10% damage increase. So these are the two main cards, Atomic Soldier and Nasher. So it's just built around, if you're a good Shinbi player, chances are you are going for stacks anyway. So why not run Nasher, because it's going to mean you get more damage off on your ultimate. Now granted, a lot of times you don't need the extra stacks or the extra damage to be able to finish them with their ultimate, but this is definitely going to make sure that you do, and it's also going to allow you to do a lot more on the tankier heroes. Now, where I have an issue with this build is the third card, because this is 13 knowledge, 13 intellect rather, and 8 intellect, which is 21, so that only leaves you with 4. So one good option would be to go for Astral Leap, which is the blink card, which you cannot use unless if you've taken damage within 8 seconds. So it can be good to engage with, and then it leaves you open to have your actual ability dash later on. Or Cryo Agent. After using an ability, your next basic attack will deal 125 ability damage in an area and slow the movement speed of targets hit by 150 for 1.5 seconds. So this will work when you dash, or when you use your lifesteal, when you use your wolves, if you're close enough to also get a basic attack off. So this will work very well in this build as well. But I happen to like Trapper. Basic attacks reduce enemy movement speed by 10 for 5 seconds, stacking up to 10 times at max stacks, root your target for 1 second. It's a pretty cool card. It can be a little bit dirty at times. It's very good on carries. But it can also be very good on Shinbi if you're in on someone. It's going to slow them down and stop them. So any combination of Nasher, Atomic Soldier, and either Cryo Agent, Trapper, or Astral Leap will be a good shout. We do obviously have other cards, Advanced Evolution for the start of the game, same with Exoskeleton, Font of Experience, and Highwayman. All of these are very good options at the start of the game. There's a bit of Mother Tree in there just in case you want to jungle. A bit of Greenspring in case you're in off lane. Greenspring is an incredible card, 20 basic armor and 8.4 health regen when you're out of combat. Is for 3 vitality is a no-brainer. I toss up which card to take between Font of Experience and Highwayman. Highwayman is extremely good to get that early gold, and it would probably be pretty quick to actually get the 1000 and then go into Font of Experience, but it's entirely up to you. Some people might even take like Exoskeleton at the start of the game, and there's also a Mana Flow Acolyte in there just for good measure. If we go and look at the gems, so I have 2 in Vitality, which are damage reduction and damage return. Okay, so damage reduction is going to reduce the damage taken by 10%. And damage return will return 10% of basic damage taken. I remember, again, I keep saying this, if you are on the enemy tower, you need to be careful, because if they attack you, you will return that basic damage and you will take aggro. The rest of them are in intellect. So I have Deadly Mana as my level 7. Killing an enemy minion increases max mana by 2. You could easily change this for something else if you wanted to. This just ensures that you have a decent pool of mana to deal with. Then I have healing spells. Heal for 5% of ability damage dealt. Because we are going to be dealing a lot of ability damage, so it'd be nice to get a little bit of healing out of that. You could probably go for, I wouldn't go for Mana Fountain really. I'm not really a fan of Mana Fountain. You could go for Spell Burn, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. Then I take Spell Shield. You could probably go for, again, Ruthless Spells if you like it, or Reactive Spells if you like it, but I'm a pretty big fan of actually not taking my gems off once I've already put them on. And then I have Amplify Aura. Okay, so that nearby enemy units take 10% increased ability damage. So it's just working together with Atomic Soldier and Malik Nasher to make sure you're doing a lot of damage. You could consider taking Amplify Aura if you like it. Definitely help you do a little bit more burst damage. You can take Overpowered Spells if you want. That's up to you, but it's probably going to be a drain on your mana, even though you are going to get it back from Deadly Mana. But that's the build, guys, so give it a try. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the videos, leave me a like, and leave me a comment if you have any other build that you would like to see, because otherwise you might wait a while before I get around to the hero that you love most. So if you want to see a build for anyone in particular, make sure you let me know. Subscribe for more Paragon content. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I love your face, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.